welcome back to the Wheel of Jolly. Let's get this one underway. What are we making today within Blender? A Puts house. Guys, I'm pretty sure this is like the gingerbread houses. Let's go check it out. I gotta look it up real quick. All right, so looking at all of this, it looks like they're like something you put together yourself, like cardboard houses, and they come in all shapes and sizes, it looks like. So I think what we're gonna do is build a gingerbread house. All right, I've been looking through some examples real quick, and I like this one the best. It has like awesome color and everything, so I think this is what I'm gonna go with. So to start everything out, as per usual, we bring in a cube. This is a plane. That's not at all what we want. Let's grab a cube, and I'm just gonna loop cut the center, grab this top line, and drag it up, and that is gonna give us our house shape. Very, very simple stuff. I'm gonna make it a little bit taller, and I also want the house part itself to be a little smaller. So we're gonna drag these up just so it's a little more like, I don't even know the right word for it, but you know, just like that. Up next, I'm gonna grab this and grab this, do Shift D, perfect. Alt E, extrude along face normals. Nice. Gonna extrude these as well, just so they go off the edge a little bit. And then I'm going to remove these lines. We're just gonna dissolve them. Dissolve edges, perfect. And now we have sort of the shape of the house that we want. Now, real quick, I think I am gonna put it on top of a plane, just because why not? Now let's throw a texture on it just to keep everything very beautiful and organized, guys. We're gonna do U, project from view, S and X to scale it in, and we need like a nice gingerbread texture. Maybe something in here? I kind of like that. Hey, I like that. All right, let's grab the roof piece real quick, and this is gonna be a white. So SX, scale it in, scale it down, and we're just gonna slap it right there on the white. Perfect. And then the ground, we might as well throw a texture on that as well. We can make some snow hills here if need be as well. I think this needs to be just a little bit darker, maybe like down here. It'll make the other colors pop out quite a bit. I guess we can model out the little peppermints that we're gonna put on top. I'm gonna keep this at 10 sides, turn this 90 degrees, scale it in, and we're just gonna have all of the peppermints sort of to the side for now. Let's just drag it over here so we can see it. S and X, scale it in, 2 loop cuts, scale it up, and there we go. That will be a peppermint. It'll look better after we shade it and add a texture and all that good stuff. Now let's go ahead and make the door. So we're gonna just scale this down, grab the bottom face here, and then we'll grab the 2 side faces and bevel those. Give us a nice curved edge. That's looking good. I'm gonna grab all of these faces and then extrude them along face normals. Then we won't have the weird thing at the bottom. Now we can extrude this door in just a little bit. We're going to delete the bottom face here, and I want to add a loop cut around here and bring these out a little bit. That's gonna give a nice curved edge and give us more of that like frosting look. Shade smooth, of course, and auto smooth because why not? Now if we go to our textures, boom, let's get this looking right. First things we want to do is have our white color, and then the inside we're gonna have this green color because we want to match pretty much exactly what's going on over there. I'm thinking like this sort of a green. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now we're gonna do the same process for the windows. Start with a cube, scale them down. The windows might actually be a little bit easier. Center those, grab the top, drag it up just a little bit, bevel the 2 sides. Perfect. You know, before we bevel, we're gonna add loop cuts. That's gonna help quite a bit on the other part of this window. Now that we have the loop cuts, we can bevel, and that will just save us quite a bit of time later. Because we could grab each part like this, press I to inset. We're gonna press I twice to inset individuals, and then we're gonna extrude this in. Perfect. Let's grab all of these. We're gonna scale them except on the X-axis, just so it's a little bit bigger. And then we're gonna do our loop cut like this, which is kind of strange, and we're gonna bring those out. Now we're gonna grab the inner lines here as well and bring them out too, just to get rid of this like weird middle crease. There we go. That looks fun. Shade smooth, add our material, and auto smooth. I'll slap a texture on here real quick. There we go. And I do want to have a little bit more of a shape to this, so we're gonna grab the bottom faces here, press G. We have to turn on proportional editing first. Press G, and we're gonna try to add a little bit more of a shape S, Shift, Z. Not gonna work exactly how I wanted it to, but it'll be okay. Yeah, that's more of a fun shape, I guess. Throw one on the other side as well. And so far, we're looking pretty good. All right, let's add a little bit more character here. I think the roof, we should just throw a I guess a loop cut there in the middle. And then let's scale it out. And this is just gonna give it more of that fun, like, curve. We're gonna shade smooth and auto smooth it, of course. That looks a little bit better. Let's go ahead and model the kind of gumdrops as well, which is super simple. A cylinder, bring it on over here, scale it down, grab the top face, and then just bevel it. Or we're gonna scale in the top face and then bevel it. Yeah, little gumdrop. Nice. I'm gonna duplicate the gumdrop just a few times so we can have about 4 different colors of it. And then we'll kind of just start placing them around to help decorate the build. All right, we got 4 gumdrops. We're just gonna grab each of them. Let's say we want a red one, maybe a yellow one. Nice. Of course, we need a green one. And we might as well have, let's say, a blue or a purple. All right, guys, we now have our mint and our gumdrops, so I'm gonna scatter these around on the entire build here just to help liven it up, give it some detail, and just make it look a lot more enjoyable. All right, guys, so I started scattering some stuff around, and it's starting to look pretty fun. However, it doesn't have that really fun, playful vibe, and I think a lot of the issue comes from the build itself, like the house itself, and I wonder what we could do. My first idea is add 2 loop cuts and scale it out on the y-axis just to give it more of like a pudgy look, or ooh, bringing it in. I actually really like that. I like that a lot. The next thing that I should do is rework the top roof. It looks a bit too sharp, so I'm just gonna grab this and delete it. I'm sure we'll be able to do quite a bit better. Let's go ahead, grab a cube, add a modifier, subdivision surface, add 1 loop cut down there, 1 up here, and 1 in the middle. We're gonna scale the whole thing up, grab this center line, drag that up. Okay, it's not gonna work exactly how I wanted it to, so I'm gonna have to try a few different things. Yo, that roof looks so much better. Heck yeah, just needed to add a little bit of thickness and shape to it. We're gonna continue the process of just kind of copy and pasting all of our little decorations all around, and this thing is actually starting to look pretty good. I think if we have the bottom as another little, let's see what we can do here. Maybe not, maybe not. But guys, I'm gonna finish copy and pasting these decorations all around, and hopefully this will turn out pretty sick. And just like that, our build is done. I think it looks pretty fun. We could definitely subdivide this quite a bit and make like snow mounds on it. Let's do that real quick. Let's have a little snow mound right here. Have one maybe right here. We don't want to go too far towards the outside, or else the plane will kind of ripple up and you'll be able to see everything. However, this looks pretty good. If we go to our face select view, press C to go to our box select, we could kind of follow this path a little bit, and just for demonstration purposes, we can change that to like a brown or a gray maybe. I think a gray looks okay for now. Anyways, guys, that is gonna wrap up today's video. If you did enjoy and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.